equal to and is are not the same. Now, you might have used either of them in your application and everything works fine, but suddenly it does not. Hi everyone, today in this short video, we're going to see when to use equal to and when to use is operator while checking your conditions. So let's get started. First of all, let's understand by the definition what exactly these two terms are. Now, equal to is for value equality, whereas is for your reference equality. What this essentially means is, whenever you want to check whether a value of two particular variables are equal or not, you use equal to. But if you want to check whether they are the exact same object, in that scenario, you always use is, right? Now, in order to understand this much more clearly, we're going to use a function called id. Now, id is an inbuilt function in Python which accepts a single parameter and is used to return the identity of an object. Now, let's start with the combination of float and integers. For this, I have taken a equals to 1.0, b equals to 1.0 and c equals to 1, right? First, we're going to print IDs of all the three variables. Along with that, we're going to check for each condition whether a equal to b, and then we are going to print whether a is b. Similarly, for a equal to c, and then a is c. Now let's see what's the result. If you see, in case of print id a, b and c, we see three different values. That means they are three different objects. So by this, we should be getting a equal to b as true, whereas a is b to be false. Why? Because they are not the same object. Similarly, a equal to c will also be true because the value is same, but a is c will be false. Now let's see in case of list. I have taken again a equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and b equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. First, we are going to print that id and then we are going to check whether a equal to b and a is b or not. As you can see by the result, we are getting two different IDs. That's why even though a and b are essentially the same list, we are getting a equal to b as true, but a is b as false. Now let's move on to the next condition, where I have assigned a equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 as a list, but I have given b equals to a. That means I have assigned b as a. So it is essentially the same object as a. If I print now, then you can see both the IDs are actually same, because of which both the conditions over here we are getting as true, right? So that means what? If they are essentially the same object, if I change anything in b, right, that should also be reflected in a. Let's see that whether that is true or not. That is clearly the case. If I change the value of the first element of b, that is equals to 34, in the array also, if I'm printing a, I'm getting the updated value. Along with that, if I check the conditions again, still I'm getting true in both the scenarios. But what if I use this particular operation? So this is used when you want to copy a list and store it in a different variable. If I do this now, then IDs should be different. That is why the first condition will give us true, the second one should give us false. Let's see the case. Yes, that is the scenario. I hope you are able to understand till now what's the difference between equal to and is. Now we'll come to integers. Now integers are a bit tricky because till now, according to whatever we have learned, ideally a and b, if we are assigning as 10, then we should again get the first condition to be true and the second condition to be false, right? But let's check what happens when we run it. As we run, you can see the IDs are actually same and we are getting true in both the conditions. Let's check this again for negative integers as well. In this also, I'm getting the same value. Let's check for a higher value. Maybe that will give us a different result. And yes, that is true. Now, if I am giving a equals to 257, then I'm getting different IDs along with the correct conditions. Let's check for the negative scenarios as well. So when A equals to -6 and B also equals to -6, then also different IDs have been assigned, and accordingly we're getting the result. Now why exactly this is happening? Now this is the explanation. So why exactly this is happening? In the current implementation, we keep an array of integer objects from all the integers between -5 and 256. That is why we are getting the same ID for the same value, right? Now this can cause confusion for a lot of beginners when they see, okay, the values are same and they're getting the same result in equal to and is, and suddenly when they're going for higher values, the conditions are not getting true, right? So beware of this particular scenarios as well. Now finally we're going to see for the string. So let me know in the comments down below what you think the result would be if I run this code. If you want to check out the result, you can head to my GitHub repository. I have uploaded each and everything so that you can refer, and then you can download and also play around to have better understanding. I hope this video was very helpful and it helped you to understand a very small yet very trivial thing in Python, which a lot of beginners actually miss out on. So for more such content, please like, share, follow and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.